So hi guys, welcome to the channel Learn Concepts with Nikhil, Discover, Learn and Grow. So in today's video, we will be learning about length, LTRIM and RTRIM, RTRIM functions. Length is nothing but it is used it is used to find the length, number of characters of the string, and it gives the output of the number of characteristics length. For example, like select length. Actually, SQL में length like there will be length in SQL and LEN in Python. I'll be explaining about Python classes too. Like we will be having Python classes too, like Python videos. But as of now, we will be concentrating on MySQL and MySQL Workbench. So length of Nikhil. Yeah, length of Nikhil. I want the length of Nikhil word. So here it gave 5. Like Nikhil, Nikhil string has 5 characters. N is 1, I is 1, K is 1, I is 1, and L is 1. But see, if I keep two spaces in the start as well as two spaces in the end, let's see how many characters it gives. It gives 9 characters. So in order to, this is all about length. Like it will be giving the number of characters of a particular string or a particular column. So this is the length of a nickel, like particular string. But I want to remove the like. See, in many cases now you will be not if you work in the real situation, real case study, like a real case project in the organization. There will be many situations like you will be not getting the cleaned data. You have to clean the data, and then you have to analyze it. In order to clean the data, like you have to employ some string functions, date functions, as well as some aggregate functions are not like they are not so important, but for cleaning purpose. But you have to implement and employ some string functions, date functions, and round functions also. So we are learning string functions for that purpose. And if you want to eliminate these spaces, like there are two spaces. Before nickel and two spaces after nickel string, right? String of the nickel. So how can we do that? Let's see. Select. We have to LTRIM. LTRIM is the keyword which will be removing the spaces from the left side. It won't be removing the spaces from the right side. It will be removing the spaces from the left side. So LTRIM. LTRIM nickel, right? NIKL, two spaces after nickel and bracket with a semicolon. Let's see what the result will be. So it gave nickel. That means two spaces from the left before nickel has been eliminated, but the two spaces after nickel has still been there. Let's see the length now. Length, length, length of L trim of a nickel. L trim. I'll explain the code 1 minute. So LTRIM ने क्या किया, like what LTRIM has did कि like it has eliminated the before two spaces, right, before nickel. So SQL will be doing this first. LTRIM will be done first. After that, it will be seeing the length of the LTRIM. So let's see what is the 1, 2, 3. Actually, I have forgot to mention bracket. Yes, now it is perfect. So let's see what is the ideal, what is the output. As per our intuition, as per our knowledge, the length should be 7. Why? Because we have eliminated the starting two spaces, right? Let's see what happens. And the answer is 7, right? But if you want to eliminate the right spaces also, हम क्या कर सकते हैं? Employ right trim here. R trim. RTRIM, RTRIM. Here we have to, yeah, and here we have to add one more bracket. First, RTRIM क्या करेगा कि like first LTRIM will be executed. Like first two rows will, like first two spaces will be eliminated. Like LTRIM will be executed. Then there will be seven characters. Nikhil with the two spaces after L. RTRIM क्या करेगा? Like it will be eliminating the last two, like last two spaces of the Nikhil, and then it will be giving the length. This length will be giving the length. After eliminating last two spaces with the help of RTRIM, there will be only five characters left. That is nothing but like the length of the string will be five characters. Let's see what will be the output. So it has given five characters, right? So yeah, RTRIM will be eliminating the last spaces, and LTRIM will be eliminating the first two spaces. If you don't want to like execute this, if you don't want to execute this complicated code, there is a keyword called a trimmer. It will be executing the front spaces as well as the back spaces. But I want to say you the LTRIM because like कुछ ना कुछ use case में like it will be getting used. Why? Because like you may not have you may not have backspace, you may not have ending spaces, but you may have front spaces. So you can employ LTRIM and you can fetch the data. So trimmer, let's take three spaces, nickel, again three spaces, and क्या semicolon रख दो. Let's execute this code, guys. See nickel, and we will see the length of this nickel. So length we have, ideally it should be 5, right? It will be removing front spaces as well as back spaces, before spaces as well as ending spaces. So the length is 5. And I don't want a length of a trim, so I can change the name as length. And yeah, the column name has been changed, and that length is 5 characters, as we got to know. Like we already know, and SQL also gave the same answer. So thank you guys. In the next video, we will be learning some more about string functions. Thank you.